Hey guys, my name is Olga and welcome back to my channel. And today we are gonna try new products from Catrice Spring Summer Collection 2025. If you're interested in these products which were released earlier, a video is already available, and of course I'm gonna leave a link down below in the description box and as well right here. Probably. As a part of this video, we are gonna try only products which were kind of recently released. This video is gonna be quite long because I filmed 3 looks using these 3 palettes, using these 3 new single eyeshadows and these liquid eyeliners as well. So that's why I'm so sorry, but it's gonna be quite long because I wanted to show you as much as I can. And as a part of this video, I'm gonna as well show you all shades of this product and all shades of this product. As a part of this video, you're not gonna see these products because I decided not buying them. Let's go. Today I'm gonna show you some swatches on eyelids, and as well I'm gonna do a look using this palette 30. And you know what, as we have single eyeshadows as well and beautiful liquid eyeliners, I wanna try all these products and I wanna show you all these products, how they behave during the day and so on. So that's why today we are gonna try not only this palette but as well this beautiful shade 50, and as well I will try this liquid eyeliner. Moreover, we have one more eyeliner that we should try. Probably I will do it today. So I have a black eyeliner as well. Moreover, today I'm gonna show you swatches of these beautiful single eyeshadows on eyelid and as well this eyeliner. So we are gonna start from these beautiful single eyeshadows, and our first eyeshadow is gonna be shade 40. And first of all, I will try to apply with a brush, so we will find out whether it's possible, whether it's doable or not. I think that it's doable. Oh my gosh, it's so great, and it shifts a little bit from gray to blue. Beautiful shade. And of course, let me show you using the finger. Of course it's going to be brighter. I think that this shade is the best one. And you know what, it shifts from light blue to lilac. Now let's try shade 50, and of course I'm gonna show you everything closely. This shade shifts a little bit from pink to kind of golden and a bit of red, and probably I think that it contains a bit of light green even. Take a look. Formula is quite lovely. So we'll show you closely. And the last shade, shade 60, and it's so yummy. It shifts a little bit from light green to blue. Oh, isn't it great? Just take a look. It's so yummy and interesting. And knowing the price, I think it's just simply great. And now let's swatch these beautiful liners, and I'm not gonna draw a wing, I'm gonna show to you how they look on eyelid. Look at it. It's so pigmented. I hope that it doesn't crease. And well, yeah, beautiful silver shade. Shade 10, and this shade shifts a little bit from a light green to golden, and it's a kind of a duochrome. Shade 30, actually it's not that pigmented, and it's a duochrome again, and it shifts from light blue to purple. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But yeah, you can easily take off some product a little bit. So first of all, better to layer. Damn it, it's so lovely. And second thing, better to wait a little bit. Let's add a little bit more right here. Eyeshadow palette. We have two shimmers here, and let me probably show them to you. And let's try to apply them with a brush, because today I'm gonna use quite many products, and I'm not sure that you're gonna see the shades as it is. Well, this one, it's possible to apply it with a brush. It's not super bright, but well, it's not super bright, and I can't really say that I'm super happy with the quality. It's kind of basic. Okay, maybe fine. Let's try to apply it with a finger, at least a little bit. Well, with the finger it's definitely better, but still can emphasize skin texture. This shade, this formula, I think that it's far better. It's kind of glittery and it reminds me a topper. So let me show it to you. Yeah, it's definitely better. Let's apply it with a finger. Well, yeah, I do prefer this one. It looks brighter. Yes, it can emphasize skin texture, and it does emphasize skin texture, but at least it looks a little bit more interesting. So guys, today I'm gonna wear palette 30, singular eyeshadow 50, a liquid eyeliner, duochrome eyeliner in shade 20, and one more eyeliner. You know what? We have a brush here and I'm impressed. It's great. And as well, I'm gonna wear this Dewy lip tint. I took in two shades, shade 10 and shade 40. And let me show you some swatches. Most likely I'm gonna wear today shade 10, because it's more basic and a little bit pink. So shade 10, but it stains. First of all, yes, it stains, but it's the shade is not exactly the same. It's more red, actually, as a result. And shade 40, by the way, smells quite nicely. And it looks like this. I'm gonna wear and I'm gonna keep shade 20. Let's go. I'm gonna start from the darkest shade. I can't really say that matte eyeshadows here are super pigmented. When I was filming swatches, I was even a little bit disappointed. And let's go, starting from the outer corner. Or maybe they are. Because on swatches they were like, fine, but could be better. Let's add this beauty. Okay, for now seems more or less fine. Changing a brush and grabbing the lightest orange shade, tap of extra, and you know what? Let's mix it with the lightest shade from the palette, because I'm gonna use it for blending everything into skin. So it's gonna be our lightest shade for today. Yes, I'm gonna have orange makeup, I know, and I don't really care about that. So blending and moving it out. Let's add a mid shade, this one. You know what? It seems that they can stack a little bit. We'll check it out how it goes, but for now it seems like. So it's gonna be my crease shade and blending everything and moving the shade in all directions, and of course blending it with the darker shade and with the lightest. So mixing all of them. Taking my words back, seems okay. from the blending point of view. Of course, we're gonna check other palettes and we will see how it goes. But for now, it seems fine. Maybe at the beginning I don't know, have mixed feelings. And you know what? You can easily layer them. They are buildable, no issues. Moving again out and back to the previous shade, I mean mid-tone shade. And moving the darkest shade over the lightest. Looks quite pigmented. Let's try some shimmers. I'm gonna use this shade as a transition shade. So grabbing it on a flat brush, because we need something in between. So this shade is gonna be a transition one. And moving it, well, not moving, applying it closer to the outer corner. Fine, but yeah, it can emphasize skin texture. And changing the side, and we are gonna have this shade as a start today. Damn it. Okay. Okay. Well, happens. It happens. Grabbing the shade on a flat brush, and I'm gonna start from the center. Let's try. Yes. Great. Beautiful. Moving a little bit above the crease, of course, because we should see this beauty. And these two, great. They work nicely together. And you know what? Let's add this beautiful shimmer as a topper. And for doing this, I need a flat, fluffy brush. So I'm not gonna wear it as a basic metallic shade. No, you can apply this shade as a topper actually. And let's add right here in the middle. Well, okay, fine. Moving to the lower lid and starting from the dark orange shade. Applying it in the outer corner right here. Till the pupil, and even a little bit more. Now I wanna blend the shade, and for doing this I'm gonna use the lighter shade from the palette. It's a little bit dusty. And blending the edge right here and moving the shade a little bit till the inner corner, but just a little bit. In the inner corner I'm gonna add the lighter shade from the palette, grabbing it on a small brush and adding it right here. And of course, we are not done. We still have this beauty, and I'm gonna wear it as an eyeshadow today. I'm gonna apply it on the lower lid, in the middle, right here. And especially near the lash line. And you know what? Again, back to the palette, back to this beautiful shimmery shade. And I will try to combine it with this beauty. At least I will try, we will see how it goes. Right here, under the pupil, adding extra glitters. Do I like it? I wanna add more. I wanna have something brighter here. Near the lash line, I applied black eyeliner from Kiko Milano, shade 16, and in the waterline, I've added this beautiful light green shade from Essence, shade 32 Go Green, and look at it. Oh, yummy. Now we are gonna draw a wing, and we are gonna try this beautiful liner, just in case. I think that I need a brush. Ready, steady, go! I hope. Crossing fingers. Yes. No issues while applying it over, I would say, some skin. Because recently I've tried an eyeliner from Pat McGrath. It costs 30 plus euro, but it's not worth this money. And I think that this product from Catrice is way better. Let's check the tint, and I want to show it to you. Yes, it doesn't look that nice. I'm gonna remove everything and reverse tint. Yes, this product stains, but I have it mainly right here. So yep, it doesn't really look that nice. Still, I have a bit of product right here, but mainly I have the pigment right here. I will try to wear this product one more time. Probably I should keep it a little bit less. Finished look, and I like this final result. My favorite product for today, actually, these two guys. This eyeliner is great. It's so easy to work with it. The only thing that you can't really kind of drag it a little bit because it dries down quickly. And if you have hooded eyes, it is a great choice because it shouldn't transfer while you're gonna draw in. We have a beautiful, small, precise brush here. It's great, it's gorgeous, it's pigmented. The only thing that finish is not matte. So if you prefer more matte finish, probably you wouldn't like it. But the shade is great, it's black, lovely. I hope that it's going to be great from the wearing point of view. We will find out it in the evening. And this guy, wouch, great. And it looks so yummy right here. And it didn't increase, at least for now. And for now it looks really yummy and lovely. If you're gonna wear it as a liquid eyeliner, well, again, it's not going to be that pigmented. You will have to layer this product, but it looks lovely in my personal opinion. And yes, I like it. Talking about this palette, eyeshadow palette, actually, as I already told you, when I was filming Swatches, I was like, not that pigmented. But now it looks great. You can easily layer these eyeshadows. They work nicely together. And yeah, they're quite lovely. The only thing that they're a little bit dusty, but that's fine. It's okay. It's expected. They are kind of creamy. They are soft, and they are lovely. And this palette is definitely not for everyone. It's warm. It's just simply warm. Talking about metallics, not that impressed. I think that they are kind of dry and you can't really, it's not that easy to apply them with a brush. It's doable, but still, this shade is not that great. I think that this one looks a little bit more better. It emphasizes skin texture and quite badly. But if you use it as a transition shade, why not? It looks great. And if we compare this texture to this one, this texture is way better because it's more creamy and it doesn't emphasize skin texture, while these two guys, they can easily do it. And this shade is, it's a little bit flaky, so be careful with it. Single eyeshadow, oh my gosh, I like them. They are great and I'm super happy that we have new shades. I can't really say that it shifts and it's super visible on eyelid. In some cases it might be visible, and this product is just great. It's soft, creamy, you can easily apply it with a brush. And as well, we've tried today these lip tints. I don't know. Currently, I don't know. I will try to wear them one more time. I'm not a I don't know currently for now, because this product can move. It can move into the lines. It can appear as a line right here. And probably if you remove this top layer, let's say in 5 minutes, it should be fine. But if you're gonna keep it as it is, if you're gonna wear it at the beginning as a lip gloss and then you're gonna wear it as a tint, pigment may not look that great, and I still have it right here mainly. So we'll see. I will try to wear it one more time today and I will let you know in the evening. Now I'm gonna show you I look closely and we are gonna see each other in the evening. By the way, I've used an eyeshadow primer on this side. Okay guys, I have my makeup on around 11 hours and we are gonna check everything out. As a reminder, here I've used an eyeshadow primer and everything looks so perfectly. And take a look on this. This eyeliner, it didn't crack. it increased. Well, here, yes, it happened actually. But I can't say that it's bad. Yeah, but not that badly. Eyeliner, look at it. It's still here. It's still here after 11 hours. And okay, they can crease a little bit, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Time for the second look, and today we are gonna try palette number 20, eyeshadow in shade 40, and this beautiful liquid eyeliner in shade 10. So I'm gonna combine everything, and before we start, let me show you probably these two shades on eyelid, because definitely I'm not gonna wear them on eyelid. Let's start from this beautiful shade. I'm gonna start, of course, from the brush, but most likely I will apply with my finger, so it's not that bright when you apply it with a brush, but still kind of funny and lovely. And again, this texture is a little bit dry, but still you can apply this particular shade as a topper. And yes, it can emphasize skin texture a little bit. Now let's check the pink one. I think that it's going to be more or less the same as the one from the previous palette. Okay, and today it's going to be our transition shade, kind of. Well, yeah, not that super bright, but that's okay. And let's try to apply it with a finger. Okay, grabbing a little bit, and yeah, it can emphasize skin texture, especially if you apply a lot, but that's fine. Today I'm gonna do a kind of a smoky eyes, and of course I wanna try all shades, and I'm not sure about the gray one. Probably I will start from it, and it's gonna be our base. And I will blend it using this beautiful light pink shade. And actually, when I'm done with my matte eyeshadows, I will apply a little bit this one over, especially in the inner corner and in the outer corner. I just want to show you the shades, and I just want to check them out, because I don't really want to apply it on the lower lid. Not really. I want to add this beautiful liquid eyeliner on the lower lid, and again I'm gonna have it right here. And this beautiful single eyeshadow, I want to have it as a star today and I want to add it on the top right here. So that's the plan, let's go. And I will start from the gray shade. We are gonna check it. And ready, steady, go. Okay. Oh, lovely, it's quite pigmented. And it's not like blue gray, it's more like neutral with a bit of something pink. Applying it in the outer corner, of course, and a little bit on the lower lid. Now let's try a light pink, and it's gonna be our crease shade. Blending the edge using this shade. Changing the brush, and let's mix these two. So I wanna create a shade that is gonna be slightly lighter than this one, and I'm gonna use it for blending everything into skin. Again, starting from these lines and blending everything into skin, and of course moving the shade slightly out. If you want to, you can stop right now, but I'm gonna add the darkest slightly purple shade, well actually it's dark pink shade from the palette, because we should check it out, and adding it slightly over and blending it into the gray shade. Oh, lovely, it's quite pigmented again, and you can easily blend it into the other shades. And of course doing the same thing in the outer corner right here, grabbing, blending, and as well adding the shade on the lower lid. And now let's set this beauty in the middle, grabbing it on a flat brush, and of course I'm gonna start from the middle. Adding, oh my gosh, it's so yummy and so lovely. Great shade. I think that it's gonna be one of my favorites. I mean, just take a look. I'm impressed. I'm impressed, and I'm over the moon. I'm not a big fan of cool tone shades on me, and especially when I don't really do a full look, but this shade is so yummy and great. I like it. And you know what? Let's add a little bit of this one. Again, I'm gonna add it as more as a topper. So grabbing it on a flat, a little bit fluffy brush. It's dusty and flaky, but I want to add kind of extra glitters over. Okay, moving to the lower lid, and in the inner corner, what I'm gonna add in the inner corner? The lighter shade, of course. Now grabbing it on a small brush and adding it right here. It's a little bit pink, just in case. And I need one more small brush, most likely. And we are gonna add this one. This double try. Grabbing. Again, it's a little bit dry and flaky, so same texture, same formula. Adding it as a transition shade right here. Yeah, it's kind of a skin texture. And time for the star. Again, adding it closer to the inner corner and near the lash line. Let's start from the black one. And of course I'm gonna add it near the lash line, and of course gonna blend it a little bit. So adding it right here for now. Right here, blending. I will try to add silver in the waterline. If I don't like it, I will cover it with the black one. I have silver shade from Eveline, and it is number 12. No, I think it's too much. No. Adding the black one, and I will blend it near the lash line. So adding and blending. It's gonna be far better because silver a bit too much. We already have silver on the lower lid. Guys, I think it looks so yummy. I like it, and especially I do like this beautiful single eyeshadow. I think that this shade is great, is gorgeous. And the previous one, 50, I think, it wasn't that great, it wasn't that nice, and it wasn't that interesting. This one is just a star, and especially if you combine it with some gray pink story. And you know what, as an option you can add a blue eyeliner in the waterline, and it would look so yummy and sexy. And you know what, for a basic look I would probably not use this one, and I would prefer using this beautiful single eyeshadow under the pupil right here instead of this product, and it would look a little bit a bit more finished and interesting. I'm impressed, I'm in love. Let me tell you what I'm wearing currently on lips. Lip liner from Lamel. It is a makeup brand from Ukraine in shade 7. You can find it on Narina. This product is from Vivian Sabo, actually from Russia, in shade 1. You can find it online. If you look in Germany, they have their official website, and probably you can find it on Amazon as well. This one, I think it's possible to buy it and to find it on Amazon as well. And this lip combo looks great with this eye look. And of course, I had to use something more warm on my skin, because otherwise I would look way too cold and way too frozen. So that's why I suggest always try to combine some cool tone shades and warm shades. So especially if you have warm undertone, otherwise you would look like a dead person, actually. So sharing some thoughts. Okay, I'm happy with this palette, and mainly I'm happy with matte eyeshadows. I think that matte eyeshadows are great and gorgeous, and it's quite easy to work with them. The only thing that gray shade, I think it's visible, can stack a little bit, and it's not that easy to kind of mix it with some other shades, and it's visible right here as well. So be careful with it, but still I think that they are quite lovely, and they look yummy and you can easily combine all these shades. I'm not that happy with these metallics. I think that they are dry. I think that they are dry, and you know what? I think that they haven't really changed the formula if we compare these small palettes to 5 in a box. More or less the same thing, and kind of. And this single eyeshadow is a star. It's great, it's lovely, it's creamy, it's so easy to work with it, it doesn't emphasize skin texture. And I wish we had a small palette with this formula inside, if we talk about metallics, because this formula is way better. And it's more high-end, not really high-end, it's just great. It's great, affordable formula, because these two, they are so dry. Of course you can apply them, of course they can look fine, but first of all, while applying they can fall off. Oh, sorry, something's here. So first of all, they can fall off. A second thing, they can easily emphasize skin texture, and while wearing such eyeshadows they can partially fall off, and by the end of the day they won't look that bright and that nice. This formula is way better. Talking about these beautiful liquid eyeliners, I think that they are great, and this particular formula, this particular shade is a little bit different if we compare it to others, because it's more pigmented and you can easily draw some wings using this liner. Talking about two others, and especially shade 30, we're gonna try it as a part of the last look. They are not that pigmented, and you have to kind of layer them in order to see this beautiful shade. This one you can just easily apply and draw something. Oh yeah, love it. Love. Okay, now I'm gonna show you makeup look closely, and we are gonna see each other in the evening. I have my makeup on around 10 hours, and now I'm gonna check everything out. As a reminder, here I've used an eyeshadow primer, and everything looks kind of perfectly, I would say. Just take a look. Lovely. On this side, nothing, but still everything looks great, I would say. Well, there is something a little bit right here, but I would say it's more nothing because it could be worse, and I think it looks great. Final look, guys, and today we're gonna start from this beautiful primer. It's called Glam in Gold, and it reminds me of this primer from Catrice, and if you don't know, it's gonna be removed from the line. And not only this product, and this beautiful product as well, actually. And I'm so disappointed. So let's apply this primer, and it's kind of a hydrating primer. If you expect having glowing finish, you won't have it, because yeah, we have something golden here, but it's not visible. It's not visible on skin at all. It soaks into skin quite well, and it gives a bit of moisture, but I don't know how it will behave with some foundations, because such primers from Catrice, they can easily peel, and they don't really work with all foundations. For now, it seems okay, and it's super sticky. Take a look. Yeah. As a foundation, today I used the mix of these two products. So this one in shade 10N and this one in shade 10. Just in case, if you don't know, this particular foundation can oxidize, so be careful with it. Next product is gonna be a new one, and we have a new concealer. I took it in shade, in which one? I think it's 2N. Yeah, it's 2N, it's written right here. And it's made in Italy, just in case if you're interested. We should have medium coverage, and it should be super long lasting. Of course, we're gonna check it out. So, grabbing a little bit on my arm, I like this texture actually. It's not super dry and at the same time it's not super creamy. And due to this product should be quite long lasting. Grabbing a little bit on my brush, look at it. Yeah, it looks quite, it seems quite pigmented at least. Starting from the most problematic area right here. It's lighter and that's what I wanted actually. And probably I should try as well to W. Probably it might be a good shade for covering some purpleness right here. Okay, coverage, I would say medium, but I think it should be buildable. Let's check it out. Ah, there is a hair. A hair. Removed. Okay, blending. Seems okay, but you know what? If you have any dryness, be careful with such products. It should be fine, but at the same time, if you don't apply something nourishing in this area, it can probably emphasize something. Now we are gonna try this beautiful liquid bronzer. I took it in shade 5, and you know what? It's not a basic bronzer. It's not a basic bronzing shade. I would say it's more like a contouring shade. Quite neutral, beautiful contouring shade. It's not super gray, it's not super pink, and at the same time, it's not warm at all. So let's try it and let's try to apply it. This texture reminds me of some other textures from Catrice, and they were released as limited editions, and now we have something in the main line. So grabbing on my brush and let's apply it. Yeah, it's a contour. For me, it is a contour. And it's a little bit pink actually. So I'm not gonna really apply it right here because it is a contour, and gonna blend it and gonna apply it a little bit right here. Beautiful, texture is great, it doesn't dissolve a foundation, and yes, it's not new to Catrice. Definitely it's not new. I like it, love it, but be careful in case of warm undertone. I can't suggest buying it. You can buy it, of course you can buy it, but for now, during winter time, it would be fine, but in summer it would appear more purple. Let's compare with the product applied and without. This shade is a great shade and it is a beautiful contouring shade in case of pale skin, a light skin cold undertone, and neutral undertone. During winter time, warm tone should be fine, you can see how it looks like, but in summer it would appear a little bit purple, not even a little bit. So during summertime you should choose something else if you want to try and if you want to wear something as a contouring shade. Contouring shade should be chosen depending on your skin tone and skin undertone. We are moving to this product and it is an interesting product, but I can't really say that I'm a big fan of such textures. We have gel to powder here and it is a mattifying shine eraser. And this product, when you touch it, it feels like a gel, slightly something jelly, but if you take a look on your finger later on, you're gonna see that it's kind of texture is a little bit blurred. I'm not a big fan of such textures, let's be honest. I've tried already quite similar product, but I didn't really get it. And if you apply it over a powder, especially if you use a puff, where is it? For instance, you can easily take off your foundation. So actually I suggest using such products as a primer, actually as a mattifying primer, but not as a powder. They kind of work a little bit. Of course, they are not really visible on skin, but again, I took off my foundation a little bit. So that's why I'm kind of a little bit skeptical. If you don't wear foundations and if you want to apply it directly on skin, it may work. But if you apply it over a foundation, first of all, it's super tricky. Second thing, I'll try to show it to you. Not sure whether it will be visible or not on camera. Let's play some tricks. It doesn't really look that nice, I would say. And more you kind of layer, where is my puff? More you layer, more you can kind of take off your foundation. So I don't really like such products, and I will apply another powder. In the background, I've applied these two beautiful products, well-known products from Catrice, the bronzer and the blush. Related to this blush, I decided to skip it. This formula is not new to Catrice, just simply several new shades were released, but I took this one, this beautiful product in a new shade. And you know what? It seems like this texture, this formula is a little bit different if you compare it to previous products. And I think that here we have a little bit thinner texture, and let's apply this beauty. And I like this shade. It's a kind of dark rose champagne or rose gold, something like this. So grabbing a little bit on my brush. And yeah, of course, of course it's beautiful. But if you have pale skin, light skin, it's not your shade because it's gonna be visible that you're wearing something quite dark. Be careful with this highlighter because if you apply it a lot and if you have pimples, it can easily emphasize texture, especially pimples. If we talk about some pores, well, if you apply a lot, it can emphasize them a little bit, but not badly, like this product from Catrice. Before we start our eye makeup, let's do some swatches, and of course I'm gonna apply something on my lips. And of course, I'm gonna swatch you these two shimmers on eyelid as well. And probably let's just start from these shimmers. Why not? And then we will switch to lip products. And I'm gonna show you beautiful, beautiful product that I like. Okay, I'm gonna start from the golden one with the brush applied. Fine, okay, not super bright. Let's apply with a finger, grabbing a little bit, and again starting from the center, right here. And same thing as for other palettes, it emphasizes skin texture, as you can see. Now let's try this beautiful, slightly shimmery shade, grabbing it on a brush. Let's apply, starting from the center again. Well, you know what, with the brush, I do prefer applying them with the brush because they don't really emphasize skin texture. So, it can work. And now let's apply with the finger. Kind of bright, but again, same thing. Can emphasize skin texture a little. Now I'm gonna show you some lip swatches, and we're gonna start from this new Melt and Plump in shade 30. If you don't like menthol, it's not your product. But this formula is not the same as this one. I think that this one is way better because it's softer, it's more creamy, and it has beautiful scent and it's not sour at all. Moreover, this product is nourishing. I've already tried to wear it at least 2 times or a bit more. Really, I do prefer this one instead of this one. I think this one is way better. And it reminds me Elf and Nature Republic and NYX, but this one is cheaper. Take a look. It's a little bit shimmery. It's super soft and creamy. So yeah, I think it's a kind of a dupe to, I would say, more Elf. This one costs around 3 or 4 euro. Elf costs around 7 euros. So you can save a little bit. The only thing, yes, it contains menthol, but you can feel it up to 5 minutes. Elf, you can feel up to 15 minutes. And this product is quite nourishing. I like it. And I think that I should have bought more shades for showing them to you. But you know what? I wasn't sure about this product because I didn't like this one from Catrice. And that's why I wasn't really sure whether I would like this one, but I do like it. It looks so great. Pigment stays in place and it doesn't really move, and this product It's not sticky. It's super, super comfortable. Yes, I like it. I think it's great. And now I'm going to show you this product. I took all shades and I don't regret buying all shades because I'm so in love and I'm so, so obsessed. Of course, I've already tried to wear it. The only product that I haven't tried yet, lip product, is this one. I took all shades and I regret. Here, I don't regret. I don't regret buying. Of course, I'm gonna give the several shades because I understand that I won't be able to finish all of them, but I'm in love, I'm obsessed, and I'm gonna show you all of them on lips. We are gonna start from shade 10. Why I like it. It's super, super it's a little bit thick, yeah, but this product stays in place. It doesn't run, it doesn't melt, it looks great, and it's super nourishing. Moreover, it smells so yummy, so yummy, and I think that people are gonna compare it to Rode. I haven't tried a lip balm from Rode, but I think that this one is great. They remind me a little bit strawberry jam. So starting from shade 10, it's kind of nude, light pink, and you can see this particular shade on lips. It's not sticky, it's super comfortable. If you have any dry patches, they appear less visible. It's nourishing, and while wearing, no dryness. Shade 20 smells and tastes like caramel with a bit of chocolate, but mainly caramel. And the shade reminds me caramel as well. It's warm and it's a kind of light beige with a bit of caramel. Shade 30. And it smells and it tastes to me like kind of berries, I would say. Sweet berries. And the shade is more, I would say, kind of mauve pink. Shade 30 smells and tastes to me like chocolate, caramel chocolate. And the shade is a mix of brown and red. Shade 50 smells and tastes to me like strawberry jam, and this shade is more like a light, not even light, bright pink with a bit of red. And I'm gonna keep the last shade on lips and move into the eyes. We still have several products to try. This beautiful palette in shade 10, and this beautiful single eyeshadow in shade 60, and liquid eyeliner in shade 30. This liquid eyeliner is not that pigmented. You have to layer it, and yeah, quite a lot actually. I'm gonna combine these two guys together and I will try to wear this shade on eyelid. So we will find out whether it can crack or whether it can crease. We know that shade 20 can crack a little bit, can crease a little bit, but okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So let's go, and I'm gonna kind of create a something basic on the outer corner, and closer to the inner corner, we are gonna have a kind of a cut crease, I would say, today. Why not? I haven't done it for a while. We are gonna start today from dark brown shade, grabbing it on a medium-sized brush, and I'm gonna apply it closer to the outer corner. We're gonna try the black one as well, but I'm gonna use it for making this dark brown darker. Oh, kind of fine. And as well applying it a little bit on the lower lid. And moving the shade till the crease. As a mid-tone shade, I'm gonna use this one. Grabbing it on a fluffy brush. And let's blend this edge right here. So now I wanna just simply blend this edge. And actually, I'm gonna move this shade a little bit above the crease right here. Now I'm gonna try the lighter shade from the palette and gonna use it for blending everything into skin. This shade is a little bit olive and moving everything a little bit out. The only thing that the darker shade can kind of stuck a little bit. So you have to spend a bit of time for blending, because take a look. Now it looks a little bit patchy and dirty, and of course I will do my best for fixing it. I'm gonna grab a small brush and gonna grab this beautiful mid-tone shade. I'm gonna create my crease. I'm gonna have it probably like this. So adding extra definition, extra shade, and let's have some fun. I'm gonna grab this beautiful liner. I'm gonna create a base for my cut crease. I should be careful, extremely careful. And as well, I wanna add this shade right here, closer to the inner corner. Looks quite funny and interesting. Let's add this beauty. Okay, starting from the center. And I want to mix these two a little bit together. They should work nicely together. It looks a little bit crazy, but okay. And yeah, I want to try to add this shade in the inner corner. At least I will try. Right here. Now I'm going to add a bit more definition by using the black shade. So I'm going to apply it in the outer corner, and I'm gonna kind of blend it to the dark brown. I can't tell you that I'm super happy with what I have currently, and I'm gonna remove what I have in the inner corner because it looks bad, especially this blue eyeliner. It looks so bad here, but I will probably partially keep it here because I wanna try it, I wanna test it. But here it just look in the inner corner. I'm gonna add the light beige shade. Okay, now it's way better, at least I think so. Again, grabbing this shade and gonna apply it closer to the inner corner, but I'm not gonna apply it in the inner corner. So I'm gonna keep it just here. Near the lash line, I'm gonna add black eyeliner. And in the waterline, blue. I can't really tell you that I like what I have currently on my eyes. Everything looks quite dirty, and this eyeliner, it looks so badly as an eyeshadow, and it was a bad idea. It was a bad idea, and when it dries, it kind of emphasizes everything, and then I feel like my eyes are kind of a little bit tightened. So I don't like it. I don't like it. Anyway, I will keep it. I will wear false lashes and it should be way better, but no, it's not a great idea wearing this product as an eyeliner. At least I've tried. And I've shown it to you. Now let's try this product. I took all shades, and as I've already told you, I regret it a little bit because I'm not a big fan of this texture, and these shades are a little bit questionable. They are not unique. They are way too simple, and that's why I'm kind of not sure. Taking everything I have on my lips, and we are gonna start from shade 10. So from one side we have a lip liner, from the other side we have a lipstick. And in most of the cases, lip liner is darker than the lipstick. A shade, I think that my top two shades are 10 and 30. Not 30, but 40. Let's start. Lip liner, it's a kind of warm brown. The lipstick is quite creamy and comfortable. It's easy to apply. It's not super pigmented. I would say pigmentation average, but you can layer it, and beautiful lip combo. But this shade is warm. In case of pale skin, in case of gold undertone, it would appear even a little bit orange. Shade 20, lip liner as it is, it's a little bit warm as well. And it's kind of mauve pink with a bit of red. Lip combo lipstick is definitely lighter than the lip liner, and it's pink, I would say even a little bit bright pink with a bit of warmness. Shade 30 lip liner, and guess what? It's quite warm. Lipstick is peach, kind of a mix of peach and orange. Shade 40, and yes, this lip liner is brown, dark brown with red undertone. And on the other side we have a lipstick, and it's a little bit red, dark red, a bit burgundy, and these two, they actually look quite nicely together, and I like such combos. If you like bright looks, but this shade is a little bit patchy. Kind of fine, but could be a little bit differently and better. I'm not gonna keep this combo, of course, on lips, because with this eye look, it looks not the best way, a little bit too much. And I don't really know what I'm gonna wear today on lips, because I can't really say that I like these shades. I think that they are kind of a little bit boring, I would say, and they are way too warm. So if you have cold undertone, I can't even, I don't know, maybe shade 20 or this dark shade 40 are the best, but still shade 20 is a little bit warm. And this one is definitely not for everyone and not for daily looks. So that's why I'm kind of a little bit, I would say, disappointed, I would say. The texture is fine, soft, creamy, feels comfortable on lips, but it's not going to be long-lasting at all, because lip liner, is waxy. But at the same time, it's so comfortable to wear it. So guys, I'm gonna finish my eye look, gonna show it to you closely, and we are gonna discuss everything. And finally, it's time to talk. And first of all, I'm going to tell you what I'm wearing currently on lips. I decided to keep this product from Catrice in shade 10. And as well, I've applied a little bit of this product from Catrice, a lip balm in shade 20. And we are going to start from this product today. It's a new hydrating primer, and it was released instead of this product from Catrice. Yes, this product is going to be removed from the line, and you still can buy it, but not everywhere already. So if you compare these two textures, I would prefer this one, but this product is not glowing at all. So yeah, we do have something inside here, but it's not visible on skin at all. I do prefer this product because I think that it shouldn't peel that badly as this product from Catrice. I had so many issues with this product, and that's why I'm not a big fan of it. This one texture seems a little bit different, and I think that it should behave a little bit better. And it's quite moisturizing, and it feels nicely on skin. It gives extra stickiness, and with this stickiness, I would say you should be careful because it's way too sticky, and that's why I think that it can peel depending on a specific foundation and depending on your skincare. So be careful. For now, I think it's okay, and today everything was fine, but I need more time for testing. Next product is gonna be this beautiful concealer, and it's released instead of this product. I feel so bad about it because I like this product from Catrice and it's quite nourishing. And if we compare this product to this one, they are not exactly the same. This one is more long lasting, but this one is a little bit more nourishing. And if you have, for instance, dry brown skin, this product, I think it's way better because this one is going to be a little bit dry for extremely dry skin, especially in the under eye area. This product actually is fine, it's great, and you know what? It reminds me a little bit liquid camouflage from Catrice, but this one is a little bit more creamy and moisturizing. Easy to work with it, easy to blend it. It doesn't really emphasize dryness, but yes, it can. You can layer this product coverage, I would say between medium and high, and you can layer this product. Be careful because it can oxidize a little bit. And in my case, it happened actually. I don't regret. I think that this product is quite lovely, and why not? By the way, we have 5 milliliters here, and this product is made in Italy. Before moving to the next product, I must tell you that this product is discontinued as well. I'm a big fan of this product, and I think that it's great, it's lovely, and this foundation is amazing, I hope that something new is going to be released instead, but for now we don't know. So if you're like this product with this foundation from Catrice, grab it, grab it, because we don't really have that much time for this. And you know what? The worst thing that I filmed a video with my favorites, Catrice favorites, and I didn't know while filming that quite many products are going to be removed from the line. I'm still going to publish this video with exclamation marks, which products are going to be removed and which are actually removed. So moving to the next product, and oh my gosh, it's so great. And I'm so happy that we have this product in the main line right now. It's a new liquid bronzer. I took it in shade 5, and it is a beautiful contouring shade for pale, light skin. In case of warm undertone, during winter time, it looks fine. In summer, it's going to be purple, so be careful with it. This texture is so amazing. It's so easy to work with it. Pigmentation, I would say stable average, easy to blend, easy to apply, might be layered. And if you are not new to Catrice, and if you buy limited editions from Catrice, these two are quite similar. Shades are not the same, and here I would say that we have more bronzing shade, more neutral bronzing shades. Here we have a contouring shade, but the textures, I think that these two are quite close. I would say that it's more or less the same thing, actually. So if you like these two products, you will definitely like this one, and it's great having this beautiful product as a part of the main line, so we can buy this product anytime, and it's great. I do like it, I think it's great, and I think that I should check shade 10, and I do wonder whether it's more or less the same to these two shades. Magic Shine Eraser, I don't really know. I don't like this product. I don't like such formulas. And well, it depends. Actually, it depends. If you don't wear any foundations, you can try this product. And I think that it is an option in this case. If you want to control shyness, it should be fine. But if you wear foundations, don't apply it over foundations, because you can easily remove your foundation. Unfortunately, that's the thing. Or as an option, you can apply this product as a blurring primer. Or for instance, if you have oily prone skin and during summertime, I suggest applying a little bit of a powder before applying the foundation. Or as an option, you can try to apply this product instead of a powder, before applying the foundation. So you can use it as a primer, mattifying primer, and it should work nicely. But please don't apply it over foundation, because it doesn't look that great and you can easily remove your foundation. So be careful. So it depends. It really depends. If you have oily prone skin, it is an option. It is an option, and when you apply it before applying the foundation, your foundation, first of all, should stay longer in place. Second thing, it shouldn't kind of stuck over this product, so it should be okay. Next product is my beloved highlighter in a new shade. Yeah, new beautiful shade 40 is available. And I think that this formula is great and lovely, but the packaging, shade 10, the packaging is not the best one. It's not the best one. And moreover, you have to use something in order to open it. That's the thing, unfortunately. This shade is so beautiful and yummy if you have warm undertone. If you have pale skin or light skin cool undertone, it may not really work in your case, and it may appear way too dark for you. In my case, it looks lovely, it looks great. This product is super bright, super yummy, texture is thin, silky, lovely. but because it's way too shiny, way too glowing, it can easily emphasize skin texture. So be careful, especially if you have any pimples right here. Don't apply a lot. And you know what? It seems like this formula, this shade is not exactly the same as this one. I don't really remember when I bought this highlighter, but it was years ago. Probably they changed. Oh yes, they did. It's not the same formula anymore. I don't know when it happened. Maybe it's related only to this shade, but I'm checking ingredients and they are fully different. And when I applied this product, actually when I was filming swatches, I noticed that formula is not the same. This one is more kind of powdery a little bit. This one is thinner. Texture is way thinner. Look at it. It's even a little bit visible. This one looks a little bit like a powder and feels like powder. This one is thinner, way thinner, and I think that it's great. And due to this, it shouldn't be that bad if you, for instance, have any clogged pores. Because this one, because it's a little bit powdery, can easily emphasize clogged pores as well. And not only clogged pores, visible pores as well, actually. So it seems like something was updated. I like it. I think it's great, beautiful shade. Yes, it's great. Eye makeup, and we've tried quite many nice and beautiful products. Let's start probably from these liquid eyeliners. I don't know. I don't know. After this look, I don't really know. 3 shades were released and they look so yummy and lovely. And I thought that shade 30 is going to be the best one, but unfortunately it's my least favorite currently because it's not that pigmented if you compare it to other shades. Most pigmented shade is silver shade 10. Formula, I can't really say that it's the same actually. These two, they are more or less the same. This one is a little bit different. Shade 10 is a beautiful silver shade and it looks lovely, it looks great. You can easily wear it as a liner or you can use it as a kind of a topper. And guys, don't apply them as liquid eyeshadows. I've tried it today and it looks horrible. It looks bad. When this product dries down, it cracks a little bit, it emphasizes texture, and you know what? It's like I feel it. I feel it on eyelid, and I feel like my eyelid is a little bit, my skin is a little bit like tightened, and it's not that nice. It's not that nice. So if you want to use them as eyeshadows, apply them over something and just a little bit. Don't wear them as it is. If you want to wear them as liquid eyeliners, it should be more or less fine, but please don't layer a lot because same thing may happen as here. This product can crease and can fall off. So please be careful. The shades are great. This one is so yummy. It shifts a little bit from a light green to golden and it's so great. And it's a little bit even glittery and I do like using sideshow eyeliners on the lower lid in order to kind of give extra shyness, and you can easily wear them over your basic eyeliner. It should be great as well. Be careful, they have some drawbacks, and as I already told you, this one unfortunately is less pigmented and you have to layer it, so bear in mind. But the shade is quite beautiful as well. It shifts a little bit from light blue to dark green, I would say, and purple. But on eyelid, I can't really say that it's super visible. So yeah, depends. At least now you know, at least now you've seen everything, and that's great. Single eyeshadows. Oh my gosh, I'm a big fan of these single eyeshadows. I have all shades. They are so yummy, they are so great. And this formula, these 3 guys, formula is not new. Exactly the same. Soft, creamy, you can easily wear them and you can easily apply them with a brush or with fingers. So yeah, texture is great and it's so easy to work with it. It doesn't emphasize skin texture. It doesn't. It doesn't. And it's great. Of course, this product can crease a little bit. So I suggest applying it over some powdery eyeshadows or as an option, primer. Eyeshadow primer, liquid eyeshadows, cream eyeshadows, and it should be great and this product should stay in place. 3 new shades were released and my favorites are these two, shade 40 and shade 60. I'm not a big fan of shade 50 because I think it looks a little bit boring and on eyelid it's not visible that it shifts. You know what? It looks more like dark pink, that's it, with a bit of something orange. It should shift from dark pink to golden yellow kind of, but it's not that visible. On swatches, it's not that visible as well. My favorite shade 40, because it's so yummy. And it shifts, and it's visible on eyelid that it shifts a little bit. It's like lilac with light blue. So yummy, so great, so beautiful. I'm in love, I'm obsessed, and this shade is, I would say it's quite rare if we talk about duochromes, especially affordable duochromes. Shade 60 shifts a little bit from a light green to dark blue. And actually it seems, and it looks quite lovely. On eyelid, it looks more like green, I would say. And my favorite shades, if we talk about these single eyeshadows, 40, 30, 10, and probably 60. I'm not a big fan of 20, Supernova, because again, it seems like it shifts a little bit, but on eyelid it's not visible at all. And this shade has kind of visible dark base, and it's great as a part of smoky eyes, but for some daily looks it's like a little bit too dark. Yes, if you have never tried these single eyeshadows, how could you? Because they're so great, they're so yummy, and you should definitely try them. Liquid eyeliner, brush liner. I took one shade 10. If I'm not mistaken, one more shade is available. I think it's brown. And I think that this liner is great. I can't really say that it's super pigmented. No, you actually have to layer it. But first of all, we have a brush here. Beautiful, precise brush, and you can easily draw any lines. Moreover, if you have hooded eyes, I suggest it because it shouldn't transfer. It shouldn't transfer, and moreover, I tried to wear it in the inner corner, no issues. It stayed in place, everything was great, and it was lovely, it was great. This product, you can layer it, so no issues. Great, beautiful. The only thing that if you want to drag this product a little bit out in order to have super precise thin line, you won't be able to do it. It's impossible because this product dries down super quickly. Yeah, you can fix it a little bit if you did some mistakes, but not really. If you want to fix it, you can take, for instance, a small brush and kind of take off extra, and as an option you can use something with silicone, and silicone always works, just in case. I think it's lovely. Yes, it could be a bit more pigmented, but still I think that this product is quite great. And when I draw a tail right here, no issues with skin, because sometimes when some liners, if they are a little bit, at least a little bit dry, and if you try to draw a top of your tail, you drag, and the product kind of stuck over some skin or over some dryness, and it doesn't look that nice. You have to kind of correct everything. With this product, I didn't have this issue. So I think that it's lovely and it's great. Eyeshadow palettes, and we've tried all 3 palettes, and I've tried all shades from this palette. So I can definitely tell you something about this new product from Catrice. You know what? I think that these palettes are released instead of this one. We don't know anything about these palettes 5 in a box. I mean, whether they're going to be removed or not. But I think that yes, because they look quite similar. They are more or less similar, and moreover, 30, 30, same color story, same more or less color story. Of course, they're not exactly the same, and you know what? I would say that this one is a little bit more warmer and more orange as this one. This one seems even a little bit neutral if we compare these two. So I think that sooner or later, these palettes are going to be removed. And let's quickly compare these two. My eyeshadows here are quite pigmented. It's quite easy to work with them, but they are a little bit dusty. Here, same thing, but I think that these matte eyeshadows are not that dusty if we compare them to this one. I'm not a big fan of these palettes from Catrice because of the quality. It's not stable. Sometimes you can buy one palette and it might be great, and shimmers might be super creamy, super lovely, and then you buy another one and it's bad. It's so dry, and something is wrong with the quality. Matte eyeshadows are also not the greatest, and the worst thing is that sometimes you can buy exactly the same palette, and one might be great, the other one might be bad. Especially it's related to the shimmers. Unfortunately, shimmers are they look lovely, but some of them are super dry, and when you start applying them with a brush, they're kind of flaky, they are everywhere, and they fell off while wearing, and it's not that great. Here, I don't know. Currently, these 3 are quite stable, and the quality is the same. Matte eyeshadows formula is the same. Toppers, shimmers, they are more or less the same as well. So for now, I would say that, okay, we're more or less stable. Matte eyeshadows, they are quite pigmented. You can easily layer them, you can easily blend them, but unfortunately, they can stuck a little bit. And it's mainly related to dark shades. And especially if we talk about shade 10, these 2 guys, they can stuck a little bit. So you have to be quite careful with them. And when you blend these 2, I would say that it's not that easy. I still can see kind of a line right here on this side and on this side as well. So it could be better. Being honest, it could be better. It's doable. You can mix them, you can blend them together, but you have to spend time, and this shade, it can stuck a little bit. The black one as well. And moreover, this black one is not really a black one. I would say it's light black. You can you can find something darker. If we talk about this palette, gray shade can stuck a little bit right here, and you should be careful with it. This palette, brown shade, can stuck a little bit, so be careful with it. Metallic shades, we have kind of interesting, I don't know how to explain it. These 2, actually these 3, they are kind of a mix of 2 different shades, so you have to mix them together and apply. Unfortunately, they are quite dry, and if you apply a lot, they can easily emphasize everything. Skin texture, and they actually can fall off a little bit, especially while wearing and while applying as well, because they are a little bit dry. This formula, in my personal opinion, is a little bit better. At least it looks a little bit more interesting, and it's more like a topper. And actually, you can apply this formula as a topper. Same formula in all palettes. No, they are the same. They are just simply the same. Color story. If you have cold undertone, I would probably suggest these 2 palettes, because this one is kind of pink with gray, beautiful, by the way, beautiful gray shade, and it's a kind of gray with a bit of pink. That's why it works lovely with other pink shades, and this one as well, shade 10. It's quite cool tone, guys. It's quite cool tone. It appears like neutral, but it's not neutral. Moreover, these three, they have olive, even a little bit olive undertone, and this shade has a bit of gray inside. So yeah, it's also one of the options if you have pale skin and cold undertone. Shimmers, yes, they are kind of neutral warm. Here we have beautiful slightly pink shimmers. But if you have pale skin, cold undertone, light skin, this palette is not yours because it's just way too warm and way too orange. And if you have warm undertone, why not? Beautiful warm palette. But if we compare these two, this one is more neutral than this one. And I can't really say that we have something super, super neutral. Well, probably, you know, if you have neutral undertone, you can wear whatever you want. Actually, it's not that matter. Quite lovely palettes. And yeah, they're basic. They're basic, and why not? But be aware that, yes, they do have some drawbacks. And for instance, my personal preferences. I would prefer using matte eyeshadows from this palette and using these single eyeshadows as it is, because I can't really say that I'm a big fan of these metallics, because in my personal opinion, they are a little bit too dry and they emphasize skin texture, while these single eyeshadows, they don't emphasize skin texture. And they are more creamy. Lip products, and we are gonna start from Dewy lip tint. I took two shades, shade 10 and shade 30, and I can't really say that I'm in love. And at the same time, I can't really say that this product is bad. Let me explain. Let me explain. If you wanna wear this product as it is without removing the top layer, unfortunately, everything is not that great. It moves, and it appears as a line right here, and it moves in the outer corners as well. As well, it moves to the lines right here. And when you finally decide to remove this top layer, well, it's a lip tint, yeah? So this product stains. And this pigment, you can see it as a line right here and as a line in your lines. So that's why it's kind of, don't really wear it for a long time. If you wear it around 10 minutes and then you remove top layer, it looks fine. It looks fine, it looks great, and no dryness after wearing this product. But you should remove it when it's required. 10 minutes max. 10 minutes max. If you're gonna keep it for 20-25, it would look horrible. Horrible. One more thing, and quite interesting, I would say, thing. This shade 10, it looks so beautiful when you just apply it. It's like a little bit light pink, but it's kind of, it oxidizes, I would say. And when you wait, more red it appears. Top layer as well. Top layer as well. You can, for instance, do some swatches. You can wear it for a while, and you would notice that you're not gonna have like this beautiful light pink shade anymore after 5 minutes. No, it's gonna be a little bit orange red with pink, kind of a mix. And when you remove the top layer, these two, they actually look more or less the same on lips. And if you do some swatches side by side, if you wear this product, if you keep it, let's say, for 10 minutes, and then if you remove this top layer, same thing, they look so similar. Maybe this one is a little bit lighter, this one is a little bit darker, and that's it. But on lips, they look more or less the same. So that's why I'm not quite sure. This product reminds me of this product from Romand, Juicy Lasting Tint, but I think that this one, you know, it behaves a little bit better if you keep it as it is. But if you're gonna remove this top layer, I think that they look and they behave more or less the same on lips. So as an option, instead of this one, you can try to wear this one and to buy this one, but please remove the top layer as soon as possible. Glossy lip balm, and I think that this product is one of my favorite, and it's so yummy and so lovely. I like this product, and I like actually all shades, but for instance, if you have pale skin, cool tone, this shade 20, might be a little bit too warm for you because it looks a little bit orange, and it reminds me like caramel a little bit, and it smells like caramel, and it tastes a little bit like caramel. I like this formula. It's so juicy, so yummy on lips, has beautiful scent, has beautiful flavor. The only thing that you don't really feel it for a while, probably up to 5, maybe 10 minutes. This product is quite nourishing, and as soon as you apply it, if you have any dry patches, they appear less visible. And this product is quite nourishing, but unfortunately it disappears, I would say, within 20-25 minutes. So if you want to see this product, you have to actually reapply. Quite beautiful, interesting shades, and I think that this formula, it's quite similar to this one from Revolution, but not exactly the same. I think that Revolution is a little bit thicker and a bit more nourishing if we compare this to. I think it's lovely. I think it's great, and you should definitely try at least one shade. And you know what? It reminds me a little bit Juicy Bomb from Essence. But I think that this product is a little bit more, I would say, glossy and juicy and a little bit more thicker on lips. Yes, it's definitely yes. I like all these shades. My favorites. I don't know. This power. This is so yummy, so great. If you prefer more something more pink on lips, these two guys are great. This one is a little bit kind of light pink. This one is a little bit like bright pink. They smell like strawberry jam, and it's so great, so sweet, so yummy. If you don't like any scents, well, you'll have to wait for 5 minutes, and then the scent and this flavor, they will disappear. These two are so yummy as well. This one, shade 40, it looks a little bit kind of dark brown with red undertone. This one, shade 30, it looks in the packaging, and the packaging looks a little bit kind of dark mauve. Yeah, I would say mauve, dark mauve. But on lips, it looks a little bit lighter, but still like light mauve with a bit of brown. Yummy, sexy, love it. Love this too. Shade 20, I just simply understand that it's not for everyone because it's way too warm, but still it looks kind of lovely and it smells lovely. These three, they have more or less the same scent and flavor, something kind of a mix of caramel and chocolate. Yes, I think it's great. I think it's lovely. Next product is gonna be my, I don't know, I can't really say that it's bad, but I'm not that impressed. I took 4 shades, and here, I don't regret buying all 5 shades. Here, I do regret. Let's be honest, I do regret because I expected probably more. On one side, we have a lip liner. On the other side, we have a lipstick. And actually, it seems quite nice and interesting. Lip liner is quite creamy. It's waxy. It's not long-lasting at all. You have to reapply it, and it doesn't stain, but it's soft, creamy. Pigmentation is average. You can layer this product. On the other side, we have a cream lipstick, and it feels kind of nicely on lips. It doesn't have such dryness if you have any, but it's not long lasting as well because it doesn't stain, and you have to reapply it, but it feels quite comfortable on lips. Why? I'm not a big fan of these products. Shades. Questionable shades. And we don't have any. Probably shade 40 and 20 are more or less neutral, but mainly we have everything with a bit orange undertone. As a person with warm, more or less warm undertone, I'm okay, but I do understand that we should have more cool tone shades or more neutral shades. It's not okay that we don't really have a choice, I would say. Shade 10 is warm, and if we talk about this lip liner, actually this shade reminds me Essence shade 13, I would say. I think that they are more or less the same. It's a kind of a warm brown shade. Yes, it's lovely. Yes, it's great. Yes, it looks quite beautiful in case of warm undertone, but in case of neutral, it would appear more orange. In case of cool, it would appear even more orange. And on the other side, we have kind of super warm lipstick. Super warm. These two, they work nicely together. So I think that shade 10 is kind of acceptable, may work and looks quite beautiful and quite interesting. But if we talk, for instance, about shade 30, I think it's way too orange and it's way too warm. So that's why I'm a little bit disappointed. And if we compare these two shades, let's do some swatches. I do want to compare these two. Yeah, it's way too peachy. This one as well. Just take a look. They're warm. They're way too warm. This one, you know what? They look more or less the same even. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of these two. Let's be honest. I think that most neutral shade is shade 30, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, it's 40. Shade 20, sorry. It's more like pink, a bit of pink, dark pink lip liner, a bit more, but again, it's a little bit warm. So if you have cold undertone, it's not your product as well. Lipstick is quite warm as well. It has a little bit of warmness. So if you're pale, it would appear a little bit too warm in your case, but still it's the most neutral shade. The most neutral shade. Shade 40, of course, it's not for everyone, and I don't really like this particular lipstick. It's patchy. It's just simply patchy, and it's visible because the shade is dark. And if you want to try, and if you wonder where can I find dark brown lip liner, Catrice 170, if I'm not mistaken. Catrice has dark brown lip liner, and it's going to be long lasting. So you don't need it. You don't need it. If you want to do this combo, buy lip liner from Catrice, 170 or 190, I'm not quite sure, and buy a beautiful, beautiful red lipstick, and it would look far, far better. As an option, you can buy Shine and something. I will find a picture here, and they have in this line a beautiful red shade, and it's going to be far better because this lipstick, it's patchy. It's just simply patchy. Yes, it's dark. It looks quite interesting if you layer it, but if you want to apply a thin layer, first of all, it's not going to be that pigmented. Second thing, it's going to be patchy. And the last product for today is this one, and I'm impressed because I don't like melt and shine or melt and glow. I don't really remember what we call it. And this product, I like it. I like such formulas in overall. I'm a big fan of them. I think that they are great. They are soft. They feel so nicely on lips. They are nourishing. And from the wearing point of view, I'm a big fan of them. And this product is finally more or less the same as these three guys. So that's why I can suggest it. But it contains menthol. So if you don't like menthol, if you don't like plumpers, you wouldn't like this product. Luckily, you can feel this menthol up to 5 minutes, not more than that. If you tried this product from ELF, you can feel plumper menthol up to 15 hours. And let's do some swatches. The only thing, you know what? If you try to layer this product, you kind of taken off the previous layer. Here, it's a little bit better. ELF, and I think that these two, they are quite close. NYX stains, others don't. So NYX is the more long-lasting. Look, they look quite similar. And I feel them more or less the same. You know what? This product contains extra glitters, just in case. And Nature Republic. Look. Lovely, great. And in my personal opinion, they did their job great. And finally, they have a beautiful, beautiful juicy lip balm. Because previous previous release wasn't that great. It was like a basic lip balm. It wasn't that shiny, and in my case, I felt dryness after wearing it, and I didn't like this scent and flavor because for me it was way too sour, something like this. And it was our last product for today, so let's quickly check out how everything behaves. I have my makeup on around 9.5 hours, and now we're gonna check everything. We're gonna start from the bronzer. I like it. It's still in place. Looks kind of lovely. As a reminder, it's more like a contouring shade today. Highlighter is great, bright, beautiful, no questions. Concealer is great. And I had to reapply it over a powder for fixing issues in the under eye area after finishing my eye makeup look. So yeah, I think that this concealer is lovely and great. Eye makeup, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Liquid eyeliners are... Oh, damn it. Other products, yeah, okay, no questions. But these liquid eyeliners, as a reminder, as a part of the first look, I had the same issue despite the fact that I used it right here. So first of all, don't layer this product. It's more you layer, worse it look. At least during wearing. If you're gonna wear it for 2 hours, maybe it's gonna be fine. For the whole day, don't really layer it. Even if you wanna draw a win, don't forget that we can smile, we leave, and this product may end up the same way. So yeah, be careful. I suggest applying just a little bit and not layering it. You can try to layer, but just a little bit here. It looks a bit better, but still not the best way. So be careful with these eyeliners. Toppers, single eyeshadows are great. Eyeshadows are quite lovely as well. Lip product, it's not long lasting at all, but it doesn't peel. It looks fine, and no dryness while wearing. Let me know down below what you think about these new products from Catrice. Do you like them or not? And are you going to buy them or no? I hope you enjoyed this video, and if yes, don't forget to put a thumbs up and of course consider subscribing. I wish you a pleasant day and I hope to see you soon in the next video. Ciao, ciao!